Dancing alone at the harbor, I left her. Dancing alone at the harbor, I told her she'll be alone, feels like forever, I wrote her. 10-page poem about up in leather, I left it. Down at the house she built together and she read it. Up in the house she built together. To part was just like a limb we had to sever. My heart was gray as the sky. The change of weather was a bad sign. I know the sea, I felt it calling on a high tide. It had me forever falling for the ocean. All was free aboard a vessel, the commotion. Life at sea, it's hard to settle with land lakes. Climb on the ropes, my hands are cut up needing band-aids. Sea will heal, salt water, but a man's age never will change in his mind. So a man betrays all the things on his mind. So many months on a ship in haste, my mind starts to shift and forget her face. Dancing alone on the harbor, I left her. Dancing alone at the harbor, she wept for all the nights. She held nothing but a memory. When I return and she turns, will she remember me? Stand on the bow as Poseidon, watching the clouds approach on the horizon. Waves are lit by the lightning. My grip around the lash to the mast starts tightening. Waves are crashing, it's all hands on deck. Deck is smashing, it's all hands in a wreck. Every man will flee from the water that used to be a god into a led to a slaughter. Waves in the sail fall ferocious to the deck. So many souls for the ocean to collect. The ship is lost of a drink for her. There's a panic in the water and sink will stir. As the men realize that we'll sink for sure. And all I can do is think of her. Wake up, washed up on an island, surrounded by corpses, faces of the dying. 55 men all lost at sea, forever with the waves except for me. But I don't even care if I don't have her. I might be living and I'm breathing, but it don't matter. Lie down, wait for death, join the rest of my crew, till I'm rescued by a ship that was passing through. Words can't express my gratitude. Headed for home, course change, laying the latitude. Believe in the future, change my whole attitude. I've given up hope, but I do what I had to do. Return to the town where I left her all alone. Take the main road to the portion of our home. The weeds have grown, it's a 5-foot lawn. A feeling of emptiness, something's wrong. Life will continue, but the trust is gone. Cause a woman can wait for just so long. Standing alone at the harbor, I left her. Standing alone at the harbor, I told her she'll be alone, feels like forever, I wrote her. 10-page poem about it in leather, I left it. Down the house we built together and I read it. Up in the house we built together. The part was just like a limb we had to sever. My heart was gray as the sky. The change of weather was a bad sign. I know the sea, I felt it calling on a high tide. It had me forever falling.